What stupid thing did you spend tons of money on? Went to a different city to meet a girl I met on internet, booked flight tickets and hotels on advance for 3 days. She didn't turn up. This is one of the biggest regrets of my life. I bought an AUD $450 bong, then stopped smoking weed. LuLaRoe, fluff that company. I spent $400 on a cowbell signed by Will Ferrell. To be fair, it doubled as a donation to charity. Still, regret. Edit. You guys are making me feel so much better about my purchase. Everyone I know in real life was like, what? So thanks. It was via this Prizio campaign in February 2014. https://www.prizio.com/campaigns/will-ferrell/a-nice-little-getaway. The charity was Cancer for College. https://www.cancerforcollege.org/. I actually found out about it via this Reddit thread. https://www.reddit.com/r/music/comments/1xmzr4/ its_will_ferrell_and_the_gauntlet_has_been_thrown/closing parenthesis. I was still a lurker then, so my account isn't that old. So it's not the original cowbell, just one of however many other _suckers _discerning donators forked up $400 for. I still have it. I'm not quite sure where it is, though, which adds to my regret. I'll have a look for it later, although I am on holiday ATM, so it'll have to wait until I get back. Donation proof. https://imgur.com/a/5wuipb. 2 gallons of Dippin' Dots for $100, for about 5 people. Everything Disney I bought when I used to work for Disney World. They know what they are doing, they really do get you there. Like, I clearly don't need a lightsaber, talking Yoda, or large Mickey Mouse plush, but yet I have them. And I have to explain to everyone who visits my apartment. I spent $350 on a box that makes my amplifier less loud. Edit. Also fluffing Beanie Babies. Holy garbage. Textbooks that the professor never used despite being required. I spent £30 on Shaq Fu for the Mega Drive when I was a kid and still regret it. Saving that much took me months. My marriage. $15,000 wedding, $60,000 in debt. $341 for the divorce. I spent $200 at Disneyland, on a bubble shooting gun, and about $180 on bubbles. Edit. $200 total, gun cost me $20 and I spent $180 on bubbles. Sims expansion packs. $1,500 hair extensions. I hate myself for doing that. World of Warcraft. Was legit addicted to it for a long time, completely ignored and dropped out of my first year of college in favor of working part-time and playing WoW for about 10 to 12 hours per day. Finally broke the habit after about 6 total years of playing. Now, 7 years after quitting, I still feel the urge to go back to it sometimes. Garbage is crazy addicting. And no, I didn't really enjoy it and don't consider it worth it. I'm a completionist. At a certain point it became work and not really play anymore. It still occasionally bugs me that there are achievements, mounts that I never got. The need to try and get everything was what kept me playing. Edit. All 500 people that told me I should come back to play Classic. You're all terrible people. Edit 2. Yeah, it's not technically a ton of money, but I also dropped out of college, and finally went back like 7 years later. I look at it as a 7-year delay on my career, since I work in it, which is what I was planning originally anyway. 7 extra years of experience equates to a lot of extra money. Expensive skin care products. Like, what the hell, I am still ugly as FVCK. Lol. Interest. When I was young and stupid I bought a car I couldn't afford. Put bills on credit cards when I lived beyond my means because I grew up poor and was never taught how to budget properly. 5 years ago I paid that car off, still drive it to this day and plan on driving it until it dies on me. Consolidated my CCs into a low-interest loan with automatic payments. 28 more months and I'll be debt-free. It took me far too long to understand how to budget and use my money properly. Going out to eat. I always budget like $400 for food a month, and it actually ends up being like $900 because of how much I eat out. Warhammer figurines. The game was okay, but it took me far too long and far too many purchases to remember that I don't like painting. Fast food. Booze. Fluffing alcohol. I don't even want to know how many tens of thousands of dollars I've dropped on it. Was it fun at the time? Sure, I guess. Except the hangovers. And regrettable behavior while drunk. And it eventually screwed with my brain chemistry so much that it changed my personality and I became depressed and riddled with the anxiety that I thought I'd been drinking away. Turns out it just makes it worse in the long run. A friend once said, getting drunk is basically just borrowing happiness from tomorrow. True enough, but the trade-off isn't fair at all, and ultimately if you use it frequently it's just purely destructive, even if it does provide a few laughs at the time. So much money spent on that stuff, but I've been sober for 6 months now, finally feeling almost normal again, and I'm never looking back. Bath bombs. It's literally money down the drain. A Snoop Dogg concert. Snoop was so fluffed up on something that he didn't sing a single word. Someone stood behind a podium with a MacBook and played old Snoop songs over the PA. Snoop hobbled around on stage and threw joints from a bag at the same people in the front row over and over again. Every now and then he would wobble over to the mic and yas something like a hype man like "Yeah, huh, that's right," etc. Still feel betrayed to this day and get irrationally upset when the Reddit hivemind praises Snoop Dogg on a daily basis. Magic the Gathering. Laser hair removal. $1,500 and didn't work. Edit. L didn't expect this to get much traction. Let me answer some questions and add a little more info. I am very fair-skinned with very light blonde hair. I didn't know at the time that it really only worked on high contrast areas. My fault for not doing enough research. I live in the US, whereas someone else pointed out, this isn't regulated. This also took place 12 years ago and the company is no longer in business, so as a result, I make sure and read the fine print and research a ton more than I used to, almost to a fault. A hoverboard I never got. 12-year-old me was very stupid and I had just gotten an ATM card to cash out of my saved-up money in the bank. So browsing Instagram one day, I see an ad for a hoverboard for only $100, of course though it's a scam company which I believed. I proceeded to buy one of those Visa gift cards for $100 and DM the Instagram account my card's info. One day later and my card history said it was all spent at Walmart. However, when I messaged the account who scammed me, they convinced me that something just went wrong and I should redo with a new card, so for some reason, stupid 12-year-old me got another $100 card and sent all that info again, same deal. I lost $200 of my $1,500 savings account on an internet scam. Yeah, I learned from that mistake. A $3,500 screen-accurate Boba Fett from the Empire Strikes Back outfit. Timeshare condo in Park City. Had one good vacation there in 6 years of ownership because it was so darn hard to get an available week. At least I was well off enough to buy with cash. Never buy one of these, it's treated like property, it comes with an open-ended maintenance contract and, unlike real property, there is no secondary market, so you can't sell it, just don't buy it. However, since then, I've never hesitated to take their free tickets and offers since then. I listen to their pitch and then just tell the salesperson, there is literally nothing they can do, say or show me to get me to buy. Duct tape. When I was around 12 to 13 I spent tons of money on duct tape to make wallets and garbage. I was good at it, but it really was a waste. I had a crate full of about 30 to 40 rolls. Good times. Cocaine. Definitely cocaine. Betting that was the wrong size for my new bed, maybe not tons of money but too much. I was really horny and drunk, so I bought a custom Happy Fun Time doll for $3,000. Edit. Holy WTF happened. Oh, and thanks for the gold. Some questions were asked, so I will answer some. I take it to the shower after use to clean it and use a microfiber towels to dry it, and no, she's not single anymore. Winking face. It's not too bad to clean, and it was roth it till I got myself a real GF and she found it when I was not there. She dressed it up and waited for me to get off work. I was so embarrassed. No, I'm not giving pics and it's from Real Doll. A metal detector for when I lost my college ring. I lost the ring during a party I threw. I thought I lost it outside and freaked out and bought a metal detector to find it. Turns out it was on my desk underneath a dollar bill. Steam sales. About $200 worth of D&D books, figures, dice, and miscellaneous accessories when several of us from work formed a group. We played fairly regularly, but the guy whose house we played at got pissy when things didn't go exactly his way, so he stopped all games at his house. We tried playing a couple of times at other locations, but he had been located centrally, and depending on where we played, some people ended up driving more than an hour. Plus, when he quit, he took his girlfriend and best friend with him. An acceptance letter from Hogwarts, for myself. College, not that the education was stupid and it did get me a good job, but I did it wrong and took out loans instead of spending less on dining out and other shenanigans. I definitely should have paid it off semester by semester. You're welcome, Navient.